it is time for the love talk of the day. And listen, guys, I want to let you know that there is a difference between God's love and the way the world looks at love. It is two very different models for love. And if you confuse the two or try to blend the two, that's where you get in trouble every single time. If you try to use the world's way, do it my way, or you gone, I love you if you love me. There's no grace there. There's no mercy there. There's no long suffering there. It's not patient. I love you depending on what you have. I love you depending on how you look. None of that lines up with the word of God. I love you, but I don't talk to you. That's not God's love. And I know a lot of people are in relationships, well, situationships. That's what the singles call them now. It's not even a real relationship. That's not God's design. That's not his plan for you to be in a situation where you're not really sure. I mean, I know you call me, you like me. I know you just broke up with the other person and I get more calls when you're in your breakup season. And that's not God's design for love. That's not healthy. You don't deserve that. I know many of you are in those type of situations, and because you feel connected, because maybe there's a soul tie, maybe you guys have been intimate and you don't know how to just cut it off. You don't know how to just let go. God's design for love is not the world's design. Now, listen, even in God's design, people are human and they can make choices and they can make mistakes. But when you know that God put you together, it's much different from you just kind of hanging out with somebody because you don't have nothing better to do. When you just hanging out with somebody because you don't have nothing better to do and they treating you bad, that's a bad combination. You ain't even sinning right. Like, okay, I know that sounds weird. Like you sinning right and you still heartbroken and crying and ain't got nothing. Like, I mean, listen, if I'm be a sinner, I'll be an all out full-fledged. I'm not going to be halfway. I'm not going to be like, cause sin is sin, right? God is not going to say, well, it was just a little bit. So I understand. Either live right or don't, right? So in relationships, be in love or don't. But don't sit around waiting on someone to call you, waiting on somebody to pay attention, waiting on somebody to make you feel like something. And they only do when they feel like it. They only do when they don't got nothing better to do. Then they call you. Then they come by. Then you're invited to whatever. But in the meantime, you're watching them live their whole life, waiting on them to just turn around and go, oh, hey, you're there. You're better than that. You're worth more than that. That's not God's design for love. That's not how you prepare yourself for marriage. Preparing yourself for marriage means treating yourself like a king or a queen, preparing yourself to be in this committed relationship designed by God, this otherworldly kind of love that is life-changing. Yes, love can be all that. Yes, relationship can be all that. It's the real life too. You're trying to you're trying to bring lives together, not bind. I don't want to use that word. Bring lives together. It's different. Y'all got different views. So there will be issues. But the other, we're not even together, but you call me sometimes. I give you access to my life, to my soul, to my money, and you don't really like me. That's not God's design. It's time to cut that off. Time to end it. Do it today. Make the call and say, you know what? I think I'm good. Matter of fact, I know I'm good. You don't have to call me no more. I wish you all the best in your life. Go ahead. But you can lose my number. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with cutting people off. And you can do it. I know some of you go, I can't do that. I know you've been used to them for a long time and talking and blah, blah, blah. Cut it off. It ain't right. It's blocking the real blessing. It's blocking the real person that's supposed to come in your life. All right. That is my love talk for today. Hope I blessed you. Hope I helped you in some kind of way. That's my goal. That's my purpose. That's my aim. Let's get up mornings, y'all.